Wait, hold on. How did these freaking videos start off again? Hello YouTube. Today we're gonna be teaching you, hello YouTube. Today I'm gonna be teaching you how to get Smash on your phone. Because you're broke and your mom doesn't have enough money to get you the actual game. That's why you have to resort to things like Aptoy to get Minecraft for free. And you also end up finding yourself watching these kind of videos because you're like probably around 10 to 12 years old. And well, I mean, that's okay because like I used to do that too when I was that age. Alright, now before we get into the video, I just want to give a huge shout out to Smash Father for creating this game. Because of this game, I get to finally create something I've always imagined ever since I was a kid. Lastly, I want to recommend you somebody that you can have a personal relationship with. Jesus Christ. He loves you so much he died for you and all of your sins. He doesn't want anyone to go to hell, which is listening to people argue about politics, but wants everyone into his eternal life. Get to know him personally today. What am I even doing? Alright, with all that being said, let's get right into the video. Now the first thing you're going to need is a Nintendo 64 emulator. There are all types of emulators you can get on the App Store, but we're gonna be using this one. M64 Plus FZ emulator. Another thing you're gonna need is a Super Smash Bros. 64 ROM. Unfortunately, it's illegal for me to share ROMs. So unfortunately, you're gonna have to find it on your own. However, there are plenty of websites where you can obtain these ROMs. Just make sure that when you install it, the end says .zip. If it says anything else like exe or ARC file, cancel it immediately. Be very careful with the specific files that you download and pay very close attention to the end of the little dot thing. Seriously guys, be careful and make sure you click the actual right download link. There are many counterfeits. So while your emulator is downloading in the background, make sure you grab your ROM and go to the link in the description. This site is a ROM patcher and this will help you get all the stuff you need. The ROM should be in your downloads. Wherever you place your ROM, go there and find it and make sure you put it here. After you place your ROM there, it's gonna see if it's patchable or not. If it's not, it probably is a faulty ROM and you have to get another one. If you made it this far into the video, drop a like, Swagmire, and hit the bell notification. And comment down below who is your Pokemon in Smash Brothers that's your fave, Gav. My favorite menu in Smash is Pomnam. Don't actually subscribe to this channel, I don't really do anything on here. I do have a music remix channel that I do have, so, I mean, yeah. At least you'd actually get something out of that. Anyway, now you should have both your emulator and your patched ROM. Now, when you first open the app, you're gonna be greeted to this. Click allow. When apps ask for this, especially from the App Store, it's usually generally safe and it's only asking so you can be able to look for your files. Now, when the app opens, click the plus icon at the bottom left or right. I don't know my left and rights. I think it's my bottom right. Alright, so when you click that button, it's gonna take you to this screen. This is how you're gonna add your ROM. Now there are two options, which is to scan your folder and to select an individual file. We're gonna select an individual file. Now what you wanna do is go to the folder where you put your patch in. Alright, this is taking too long, hold on. King Crimson. Oh look, there it is. So yeah, just click it. Alright, so what you wanna do is to scroll down and find it. I have like a bunch of ROMs here, so it shouldn't be hard for you guys. Oh look, here it is. Alright. Now, we can easily press play and start immediately playing. And you can if you want to do that, but there's some more extra stuff that I'd recommend. Now first, if you have a low quality phone, you want to go into the graphics settings. So click settings. Now the first thing you can do is to go to rendering resolution. You can have an option where it's lower, the higher the frame rate can be, and the more higher it is, the more frame rate taxing. So if you have a very low-ended device, it's best to go lower. Now another way you can try to improve your quality is going into the emulation profile. Now unfortunately, I don't know that much about it, so you can try your best to work your way around it and try to learn what does what. There should be some good tutorials on YouTube. That being said, you can see here that there are already some presets here with all types of configurations that are already made for you. You can try going all the way to the lowest one, fast, parallel, or any of the other ones here. I think that's parallel, right? That's what it said. Now, because I'm going to squeeze the absolute juice out of my phone to get the most highest performance, I'm going to copy a preset and change these things about it right here so I can get nice and smooth graphics and for my freaking phone to like absolutely slow down. Next, what we can do is change the controls. As you can see, there are two control options that you have, one for touchscreen and another one for Bluetooth devices. First, we're going to do the one for touchscreen. Now, what I personally did is copied the everything one and kind of renamed it a little bit and then go into it and edit it to make it look like this. But in order to edit it, press the manage profile. Now it should take you here. Now you can either copy an old one that's already there or you could create a new one with the top right plus icon. Now when you're in there, it should look like this. Now you can edit the layout by clicking and holding or moving around the buttons. Now tapping and holding the empty screen, it should pop up with something like this. Now here you can do all types of stuff like editing the butter configurations, but one thing I will show you how to do is to change the button style. Find your way to the button style and when you tap it, it should look like this. There are many different styles that you can have a look at on your own time. Just make sure after you leave, make sure that you have the control that you want selected. Now because the controls on here are complete garbage, you can try connecting a Bluetooth device and make your way towards here. I'll be dropping a link in the description on how to get Bluetooth devices to work. Remember that you can even use your PlayStation 4, 5, and Xbox controllers. Now, once you have everything set up properly, now you can run the game. However, if you want the true modern Smash Brothers experience, or you don't have a controller to connect Bluetooth with your phone to have better controls, we're gonna change some in-game settings to make your experience more better. Now, in-game, head to the settings options. Now it will take you to this screen. Now we're only going to be worrying about the remix settings, gameplay settings, and player tags. You can go into the player tags to add your name. Now the first thing you want to do here on the first page is make sure that flash on Z canceling is on. Now this is optional, but you can swap combo meters so when you do a combo meter, it shows up on you instead of your enemies. Now quickly heading over to the gameplay settings, you can put hit lag to none. This makes it more easier to get another hit after hitting your opponent. Though I find Z canceling very difficult, especially on your Android device, so we're gonna set Z cancel to auto so it can automatically do it for you. Z canceling is when you press Z after doing an attack before you hit the ground. So when you do an attack and you hit the ground, it doesn't do a long animation, so you won't be vulnerable. Make sure tripping is off, that is from Brawl. Make sure you turn on footstool jumping and air dodging. Air dodging from Melee works the same way as Melee and allows wave dashing. The one from Ultimate works the same way as Ultimate. And air dashing is a lot more easier and it gives you an extra jump basically, and it makes it a lot more easier playing on mobile. Now you want to make sure ledge jumping, perfect shielding, spot dodges, asphalt aerials, ledge trumping, wall teching, charge smash attacks, and that should be all. Obviously these are all optional, but these are mostly similar to the modern Smash Brothers game. Now you can play stamina or stocks, but if you want to play with stocks with infinite time, make sure you have your time set to infinite and go turn back to stocks and then press start. I obviously made a mistake here. And there you have it. There's your Super Smash Brothers, but on your phone.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, this really sucks. It's like really laggy. I'm gonna play on my computer because I'm not a stupid loser and I'm privileged than you 9-year-old children. Oh my goodness, that was so lame. Well, thank you guys for watching this entire video. Hope you like, subscribe, and share, and hit the incredible like button, and all that, I don't know, good stuff. If you guys have like any questions in the comment section, I can like maybe try my best to help out with it, but I don't know. This was just something small and fun I made because I remember back in my youth when I was always trying to look for that one Super Smash Brothers game, but on mobile, and I remember scouring it for like months, downloading things and seeing methods that other people were talking about on YouTube, but I never ever found any that could work. So hopefully there might be another 9-year-old who's doing the same thing I was back then, and now I might have the answer for them. It's really something that's close to my heart, honestly, and I am absolutely sure that there's no demand for this at all, and I wasted my time doing this, but honestly I had fun. Well, see you guys around.